One of the greatest things of this country is the First Amendment. Among the many rights the First Amendment grants to the citizens of this country is the freedom of religion. Freedom of religion grants people the right to practice any religion without the fear of discrimination or persecution. Nonetheless, there is one group that is discriminated. These groups are called atheists. Not many are aware, but there are 7 states that have banned atheists from holding office. Among those states, there is the state of Texas. In Article 1, Section 4 of the Texas Constitution reads, "No religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust in the state, nor shall anyone be excluded from holding office on account of religious sentiments, provided he acknowledges the existence of a supreme being." So in order to run for public office such as governor or mayor, one must believe in a supreme being in order to legally hold that office. Believing in a supreme being goes against the beliefs of atheists. Since atheists do not believe in a supreme being, they are banned from ever holding office in the state of Texas. In banning atheists from holding office in the state of Texas is not only discriminatory, it also violates the First Amendment. Some argued since that atheism is not a religion, the protection of the First Amendment does not apply. While it is true that atheism is not a religion, it is still a faith. Faith, in its most basic meaning, means that people believe something without definite proof of its existence. Like Christians have faith that God exists, they cannot definitely prove that God exists. And atheists have faith that God does not exist, but cannot disprove the existence of God. So, in believing God exists or does not exist comes down to faith. Plus, the words faith and religion are interchangeable, so it can be assumed that the First Amendment can also be interpreted as the right to practice any faith. So by this logic, atheism will be protected by the First Amendment. So this thus making this law from Texas unconstitutional. Therefore, it should be banned on the basis that it is unconstitutional and discriminatory against atheists. The biggest question is how? How have these laws been able to stay in the book, especially during the last century? During the last century, it has been a century that has been full of social change. In 1919, women got the right to vote by the 19th Amendment. In the 16th was the civil rights movement ending segregation. And recently, many states have started to accept gay marriage. So how are these laws banning atheists from holding office in some states still in the book? An answer is provided by Dave Silverman, the president of American Atheists. He explains that many atheists are still in the closet and not openly admit their faith in fear of rejection from family and the general public. Therefore, not many people have started to protest these laws. But protest is not required for the government to realize that there is something wrong with these laws. These laws are immoral and unconstitutional and should have been removed from the Texas Constitution a long time ago, or at least ratified in order to permit atheists to hold office. Thank you for your time.